Don't ever go to a strip club right when they open. One of the worst decisions we've ever made. You think you get to a strip club right when they open and you're the first people there? No! There was a big fat guy in the corner who never left. I don't know why you seem like such a Kelly Clarkson guy.
I am a Kelly Clarkson guy. If you don't like Kelly Clarkson, honestly, f*** you. And that's to everybody in the chat. If you don't like Kelly Clarkson, f*** you. I'm not calling you a slur by saying you love Sam Laporta. It's okay. You love Sam Laporta. Say you love Sam Laporta. Say it.
I like Sam Laporta tonight.
No, say you love him.
I like Sam Laporta.
No, say you love him, dude.
I don't love Sam Laporta.
But 18 and 19 is good enough for the Florida Gators. As long as you're a young, cool guy who gets top 10 recruiting classes every year and you lose games to Georgia Southern in South Florida. I hate this guy.
You think I have a model?
You don't have a model. You've never talked.
You are being serious. You think I have a model?
You thought about having a model?
No. A couple guys who don't have models. What's up, Steak? Love the gold Arizona Diamondbacks hat. Absolutely love it. I got a vintage degenerate crew neck on over here. Don't worry, I'm not pushing sales or anything, but I realized it fits me really weird. I think it hasn't been washed in a while. You kind of see what's going on here?
Yeah, the collar's seen better days.
Yeah. So I think it's been like hanging on the hanger a little bit, and the shoulders and the collar gets all fucked up. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Friday, February 6th, 10:08 Eastern. Sorry for being a little bit late there, but good to be with you. It is the last stream of the week here on the Book It Sports channel. It's been our first week bringing the board review over to Book It for their YouTube and Twitch channel. We appreciate you guys and enjoy all the new names and the new faces. But it's the Super Bowl extravaganza. Fun word. That's what I came up with here. Last night we had our Pickett show, W Pickett, and we were on there for about 2 hours. Had a plethora of guests. Another fun word. That was fun. Talked to a lot of people. Got a lot of wagers. Thanks to anybody who joined. Where's Greg? Greg is coming. We had Greg. Greg was ready to go at 10, actually. Kudos to him. We told him come in a little bit later because we're going to recap. All right. That's how we're trying to figure out how we kind of want to structure the show, make it a little bit more organized. We'll be adding some segments here and there. But we are gonna always recap our wagers from the night before, and also maybe some games that we did or did not play, and just talk about the results. So we need Greg's Nukenheimer Bazooka Lay. Yeah, we do. About to get a fat breakfast sandwich. Love that. Good morning, boys. Show some love for yesterday's sweep. Oh God, Chef Timbo. Did Chef Timbo is my longtime buddy. He said he's going to start posting pics, but don't do the show some love thing. I think we're better than that. Would you agree? No,
I love Show Some Love.
You love Show Some Love?
Yeah, Tim, I like everything you're doing. 4-0 and NBA player props, not easy, man.
Good job. He?
Yeah.
Oh, great job, Tim. Tim's actually pretty sharp. The unorganized part is what makes the show have a great touch. You're absolutely right. We're not gonna get too buttoned up here. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Takes 1 second to show some love. That is fucking right. This was an interesting first comment that I just want to make sure we all point out. Katie Betts says, what's crazy is Steak taught me how to kiss, but who taught him how to gamble? You know, that's what we really got. That
person commented that before we even went live.
Yeah. Well, you can go into the lobby,
and say something weird like that.
The Twitch, the chat is open. You can do it at YouTube. You can do it on Twitch. Yeah, absolutely. What do you want?
Birds out there. Got some strange birds out there.
You want Gooch to handle business?
No, that's all right.
Okay. Chef Timbo giving out 5 subs. Chef Timbo giving them out. That's what we love to hear right there. Good friend of the Fake Sharp family. Getting it started off right. Okay, so Greg's going to come on. Then we're also going to be joined by Jovan because apparently there is no BTL today. On Steak, let's actually start with that. I got to tell you, Krabs on the Sharper Square videos that they've been doing, I actually think Krabs has been cooking with what he says is sharp and what he says is square.
I have one game to pick, but I'll wait till you're done.
Okay. Well, I saw one video on TikTok and then I saw another one, part 2, I think on Twitter. And I would say for the most part, Krabs is shooting like 90%. I think he's really on fire. Do you have some pushback to that?
I liked everything he said on Sharper Square, except when he said, don't go outside except to get your DoorDash order. Absolutely hated that take. Got to go outside, got to touch grass, got to get fresh air. There's nothing sharper than going outside and getting some sunlight and fresh air. So I hated that take, but everything else, I'm with the sharper square. But go outside, everybody. Go outside.
Hey, listen, great job by you pointing that out. We saw the clip of Trent doing 10 push-ups yesterday.
Trent did not do 10 push-ups.
7 push-ups.
Thank you.
7 push-ups.
A round up of push-ups, dude.
Here's one thing we're gonna do. All right, we're not gonna change anybody. Okay, that's not what we're here. This is not our platform. We're not gonna try to make it our platform. We're just doing our thing on the Book It Sports channels, which are great. We're big Book It fans. We're big Trent fans, but we have to always promote what we authentically and genuinely believe. And as much as we love sports, as much as we love gambling and watching sports, you got to get outside. You got to move around. You got to get a sweat. You got to get some sun. You got to mix in a fucking salad. I know Krabs hate smoothies, but a smoothie is a great way to start your day instead of a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Can't be doing that 6 days a week. Now, I talk as somebody who is overweight and probably the unhealthiest I've been in about 15 years. Just because I'm not playing ball doesn't mean I don't know ball. But Steak is right. Get out there, get up and moving with the door.
You want to know what I tried today? But not the first time, but I tried it today for breakfast. The Greek yogurt and whey protein hack. Delicious.
Delicious, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I had mine today. I think I've done it every day this week. 2 scoops of yogurt, 1 full scoop of the protein, and then I do some blueberries and walnuts and bananas. That's what I did. You put any fruit in it?
Problem I have with smoothies is they're kind of a little bit aligned with your protein take. Smoothies can be dangerous because some smoothies are dessert. Like you have to get the right kind of smoothie. Otherwise, you're just drinking dessert. Kind of like when people say they're going to get coffee and they get a caramel frappuccino. I'm like, you just want dessert. You could just say that. You just want dessert. You don't want coffee.
Well, one thing I met a someone, she wasn't a nutritionist, but she was like a health food blogger, and she was like crazy fit. She was a client. And I told her, I was like, I don't really eat that healthy, but I start my day with like the healthiest smoothie. And she was like, what's in it? And I told her like avocado, blueberries, banana. What are you laughing about?
The comment, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah. Oats. Well, I told her everything I put in it. And she's like, yeah, those are all good things for you, but that's probably over like 1,000 calories. And I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that. You got it. No, avocado's not fake sharp, but you don't need avocado and banana and oats. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of have to alternate. So I was loading up my fucking smoothie. That's not how we want to do it. But yeah, Trent with the 7 push-ups. We got to tell him if I'm assuming we're going to see him at the party. Unacceptable. Got to get that shit up. You're not Kevin Durant. You got to get some fucking push-ups, but it's all right. Trent is taking a step in the right direction. So we'll slowly start to get that up to at least 20, hopefully by baseball season.
Worse, in your opinion, Dave Portnoy's 40-yard dash or Trent's push-ups?
Well, you know what I heard? I heard Portnoy was hurt.
Oh, is that what we're going with?
That's what I heard. Well, I don't know. I know he has the shoulder thing, but that's no excuse to run like that. His run was terrible.
One of the worst things I've ever seen.
That was a really, really bad run. I'd rather only be able to do 7 push-ups than run like that.
Yeah, I was thinking if I did run like that, there's no way I'd let the world see it.
Yeah. Well, I know you're scared about that stuff. I wouldn't care. You have to not have shame, Mr. Fucking.
You should absolutely be ashamed of running like that.
Well, yeah, but if that's how you run, that's how you run. You're a public figure. You don't have to hide anything. There's nothing to hide. If you do something that you're not good at, you're just not good at it. But you should probably try to fix it. You know?
Okay.
That's what he should do. He should try to fix it. But anyways, Krabs flying to this engagement party, by the way, not sharp. Do you know that's why they're not doing BTL?
Yeah, I know, but you got to blame the friend. You can't blame Krabs.
No. This is a horrible take. Horrible take. This goes back to people not being able to say no. I'm so sick of people not being able to say no. Obviously, the friend is to blame for having an engagement party on Super Bowl weekend. So the fuck what? So what? Say no. You wouldn't say no, would you?
Not if it was a good friend of mine. I would rip into them, but if they were my good friend, I would have to attend the party, unfortunately.
You are out of your fucking mind. I can't believe this. And then this makes it worse. People keep saying it makes it better. I was just talking to Goots. He's like, oh, but Krabs is in the wedding. That's your duty. That's your duty. You're going to the wedding. Just because you're in the wedding
if you're in the wedding, bro, listen, you make fun of me for liking sports and football too much. I hate weddings during football season. Hate it. It's my least favorite thing ever. Like, I literally pinpoint people that have weddings during football season, and I say, I don't want to keep continuing to have relationships with you. That's how serious I am about not having weddings during football season. But if you're in, like, you cannot blame Krabs. You can rip into your friend because the friend's a me guy or whatever you want to say. It's all on the friend. But if you're in the wedding and it's your really good buddy, like if it was my really good buddy, I'm going to do exactly what Krabs is doing, and then I'm going to fly home for the Super Bowl party.
Hold on. You this is what you guys are doing. And everybody in here saying, bad take, Jeff, bad take, Jeff.
Because it is.
We're talking about an engagement party.
Correct. And he's in the wedding. He has to go.
You're in the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to the wedding. You don't have to go to the engagement party.
Do not agree.
If anything, you go to the engagement party if you can't make the wedding. You don't have to go to an engagement party. It's an engagement party. It is a party for getting engaged. There is a celebration called a wedding that is much more important. You are not agreeing because it is just by society. It's, hey, I'm having this engagement party that goes hand in hand with a wedding. You got to be there.
Disagree.
You're like, I'm mad at you.
I don't know about Krabs' relationship with this person. I'm just assuming they're very close. And so I'm going to base it off what I would do with someone I'm very close with, one of my close friends, like you or maybe 5 other people on the earth. I would say, hey, man, you're a real asshole. I just want to let you know you are a real asshole for having this engagement party on Super Bowl Sunday. You really are. And if I am going to be the only one to tell you that, then I'll be the only one to tell you that. I'll be there because I love you. I'll be there, and then I'm leaving as soon as I can to get back to whatever I have to do for the Super Bowl. But I just want to let you know you are a real asshole for having your engagement party on Super Bowl weekend.
These are just crazy comments. You guys are insane. One day you're going to grow up and you're going to go to enough engagement parties and you're going to realize they ain't that fucking special.
Maybe not. But if you're in the wedding, you're in the wedding. You're in the wedding. It's just
you're in the wedding. You're in the wedding. You go to the wedding.
Yeah. Nah.
You are this
crazy that you have so many friends too, and it's crazy that's your take. For like, you would think by the way you're acting, you don't have that many close friends, but you do.
No.
You talk like a guy who doesn't have a lot of close friends.
No, I'm talking like a guy who realized weddings are fucking fake sharp, just like somebody said.
Totally with you.
Unbelievable amounts of bullshit for weddings. I've gone to a wedding where the fucking flowers cost $80,000. I am telling you, every wedding is the same fucking shit over and over and over again. And I'll take it one step further. I don't give a fuck if it's not Super Bowl weekend. I'm not flying to your engagement party if I'm going to see you at your wedding. And you saying, no, man, you got to go because you're in the wedding and it's your friend. The world is going to turn if you don't go to his engagement party, because guess what? They're engaged to get married. And there is a wedding that costs a bazillion fucking dollars that you're going to see him at.
Everything that you're saying about weddings is correct. Everything you're saying about being a good friend is not correct.
You are insane to think that you have to abide by the wedding fucking bullshit.
You don't have to, man. Being a good friend is just a decision you make. Yes or no. You get to make that decision. I would make the decision to be a good friend while also telling my buddy you're an asshole.
Horrible. No, my whole take was that Krabs does not want to go. And he should not go.
Yeah. No,
but you would go.
Yeah, 100%. I think Krabs is making the right decision. I hope he rips into his friends. That's all. I want to hear about that.
And I'll tell you one more thing. If Krabs is a contrarian, which I'm a contrarian move is I'll see you at the wedding. Not flying to your engagement party. That's my take. But I'm not gonna. I could sit here and talk about how much I fucking hate weddings for days. We're not gonna do that. It's 10:21 in the morning. We are gonna have Greg join us here in a few minutes. But Steak, before we do, let's recap last night's wagers. Are we in our fucking bag in college basketball, or are we in our bag?
We might be. Good
God. So clipped it yesterday. But we had some unbelievable reads. I did not play Maryland. What did Maryland end up doing?
Lost.
Did they cover?
No.
Did they cover the first half?
Don't think so. I think they got
Glad we stayed off that. As I glaze us for college basketball, not a great night in the NHL. But let's talk about it here. I'm
Sunday
going.
steak special is what we need to really, really hone in on. We need to hit one, man. We need to hit.
No, you're absolutely right. We need to hit a Sunday steak special. My my system of fading the obvious over, the obvious under in the NHL has not done very well so far. But we are, let me see if I can share real quick. Yep. Going to pick it up here.
I did hit a plus 715 yesterday.
You did what?
I had a plus 715 NBA wager, Wizards money line.
Dude. What the fuck
but
was that?
It just basically covered up all the other NBA. It's tough to bet underdogs right now. I should stop, but I have no discipline.
No, it's okay. I know you don't.
All-star break.
2-leg parlay was the Sunday steak special, over 5.5 goals, Chicago 7.5. I believe we both sold.
Yeah. It's sometimes just better that way.
Not sometimes, all the time.
Yeah.
It sucks if one of us hits. Both or nothing. Ride the hot dude.
Young hot dude.
Yep. Young hot dude. Ride the hot dude. Listen, if you're going to learn some things from us, one thing I've been telling this community probably since day one is fade the fan, but also we are experimenting. Okay. Some things that used to work a few years ago are not working now. Adapt or die. But fading guys that are hot is not working. So we're betting on them. Shout out Cooper Cup. Damn it. Cooper Flag. 23.5, 32 points. It was never Florida money line. That was a big spread. Florida's on a back-to-back. They look great against the Bruins. I like the value at plus 160. Horrendous wager. Steak, this over in the Toronto game. You probably were not following this, and that's quite all right. It squeaked by 4 points.
Yeah, but good read.
These motherfuckers scored 42 points in the fourth quarter. Can you believe that? 42
yeah, after what I've been seeing lately in the NBA, there's just nothing that can surprise me. It's just ridiculous.
The Bulls had 19 points.
Yeah,
the quarter before that, it was 35-30. Quarter before that, the Bulls team scored 30. I could not believe it. That over, horrendous wager. How about West Virginia? You said it. I just think Cincinnati stinks, and I said let's bottle up that thought like a butterfly or a caterpillar, and we just leaned into it. It was always West Virginia, Mountain Mama, and then by far one of the most beautiful stacks on deck. Don't do that. Come on, you're a good guy. You've been here a long time. Please, not with the comment bitching. I'm fucking in the zone right now, and I'm going through and trying to recap. And we got 10:30. We got Greg coming on. You're the man. Don't do that. Thanks a lot. Michigan was absolutely every which way one of the best reads we've had in a very long time. Had to Humpty Dumpty you. I did. You were a good sport getting Humpty Dumptied. I still think maybe we don't fully understand or agree on that analogy. But it was, you said they were going to win by 40-something points?
Yeah.
Well, my math has 110-69 at 41. Yeah. So why doesn't everybody go ahead and just give ourselves a round of applause? Thank you.
Look at David. David Espinal is chirping me in the chat. Profitable yesterday too, by the way. Back-to-back days, profitable in the NBA. David, plus 715 last night, David. I also owe you. I owe you, David.
Here's what we're gonna do. Twitter comments. We're only gonna engage with YouTube and Twitch. Are you saying steak looks like an egg? Very, very funny. Jeff has gone Hollywood. Shake my head. Yeah. Great job with college basketball. And small profit for me. Let's see. What was I? 4 and 3, $48. We take that. Small baby units. You had a back-to-back profitable days as well?
Back-to-back profitable days.
Yep. Espinal says, how about those Lakers? What does that mean?
He's chirping a push. That's how bad David Espinal's grasping at straws. He's chirping a push.
David Espinal? Did you just, I don't know if it was intentional, but I think you just said David Aspinall.
I think it's David Aspinall.
Yeah, well, that's true. Steak, you buy a Starbucks coffee every day. Don't even get me fucking started. He makes me
That's
sick.
Foxtail. It's a local coffee shop.
It's not good, but yeah. Do you ever make coffee at home?
Yeah.
Chirping a push, LML. Yeah, David Aspinall. Everybody give it up for David Aspinall. All right, that's enough giving him his 5 minutes of fame. Any takeaways, Steak, on in college basketball, the NBA, any new players? I saw Houston lost, only 99 points scored against the Hornets. Kind of crazy. I don't know if anybody was out. The Spurs are fucking rolling. They're good. Suns lost, and the Sixers didn't come through, but they did push at that 4. Any takeaways?
Bulls and Mavericks are having a sad off for sure. Those are two very, very sad franchises. Cooper Flag is the only beam of hope, obviously, for the Mavericks. But besides that, it's just a horrible team to watch. And the Bulls and their 10 guards, I have no idea what the Bulls are doing or what the plan is for the future. They're just in whatever. I'm drawing a blank on the word that the Bulls are, but it's not a good word.
Hell?
What's the word of being
not purgatory?
Yes, thank you. Purgatory.
Purgatory?
Stuck in purgatory. It's like they're just going to be this team for the next 10 years. How could they not be?
Yeah. Boston Sports Dork says Morikawa making a push today. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Apparently it's his birthday, but I don't trust the chat about birthdays. There's people saying it was Jovan's birthday again. I'm not falling for that.
Yeah, no, I'm not either. I'm not buying into birthdays. I think the only thing I'm gonna do is just anytime somebody tells me there's a flu going around, I'm probably gonna bet on that team. Bull's so bad, Chewy can't even enjoy his breakfast burger. He's -2 through 2. No shit. Krabs says it's Javon's birthday every day. Krabs, I don't know if you were tuning in earlier, but I'm very upset that you're flying for an engagement party. But safe travels, and we'll see you in Dallas. He's -2 through right now. Approach since 5'5", 10 feet this far, and is actually his birthday. Copy that. Okay. I'll name my firstborn Cootie if he pulls it off. Oh, please no. Please no. I got some good sweats. Jake Knapp. How's Knapp doing? Knapp is tied 7th. Fitzpatrick is 3rd. If anybody had Matt Fitzpatrick first round leader yesterday, by the way, ouch. I'm pretty sure he was 8 under through 15 or 16, and then the end of the day, bogey. Oh, yeah. So got her up, took it. Did you take anybody or just Colin?
Just Colin, single bullet to the head.
Are you going to take someone live and actually have some fun?
Yeah, I'll do that after this. How about that?
Okay. Chat, who do you think Steak should take live? I know you should take live, and I'll actually take them with you.
Okay.
I think you should. Oh my God, dude. Sammy Stevens is up there. I love Sammy Stevens. Oh my God. I'm actually going to cry.
What are his odds?
Don't take Sam Stevens. Don't take Sam Stevens. That's not who I was going to tell you. I'm just sad.
What about Hojgaard?
No, hold on. I'm trying to find it. You're going to take Thorpe. You're going to take Michael Thorpe Jorgensen. He's 16-1.
Real quick, Madal, there's no BTL today, but they did film a pod yesterday for the Super Bowl that everyone should watch after this.
Correct. Yep. W's. Scotty's 20-1. No, you're not going to take Scotty. Hideki 20-1. Don't hate that. Mav 16-1. You're going to take Thorpe 16-1. That's a guy I've bet the last 2 weeks, and I didn't bet him this week, so he's my biggest FOMO play. Sam Stevens, I just like Sammy Steves. He's the man. Jovan is going to be on the board review also. Yes, he is. And Greg should be up here any minute. With that, we're going to get into the Super Bowl. I want to talk to you before Greg gets up here and we start hunting for props. You and I have had a lot of back and forth conversation on this side and this total. And you've been known to flip-flop. So if you do flip-flop, it's okay, but it doesn't really sound like you're flip-flopping. It's been 2 weeks.
I'm just developing one bet I like more than the other, but I'm not flip-flopping. I'm taking both bets I said I was taking.
Okay. Leading up until today, you have been liking the Patriots. And now, after yesterday, you are officially on the over.
Yeah, I love the over. That's my favorite side.
Okay.
Or total, I'm sorry.
That is your shit nuke.
Yeah.
And you're taking the Patriots. Have you taken the Patriots already?
No.
Okay. So I believe the Seahawks got up to 5.5. They opened 3.5. They got bet up 5.5, maybe even 6. Now there's money coming back in on the Patriots. I think the last I checked, they were 4.5. Does that sound about right?
4.5 sounds right. 4 would surprise me, but I guess it's possible.
4.5.
Yeah.
4.5, depending on where you look. A little juice still on the Seahawks. Total was 45.5 up to 46.5. That's actually where I got it. And I wasn't trying to be cute, or I wasn't trying to be sharp at all. Just when I happened to think about the wager and like the wager, and I went 3 units on the under 46.5. It is now back down to 45.5, and the under is a little juicy. So Steak, you're going to go in on the over. You're going to take the over 45.5, which is hilarious because we both could win this bet.
Yeah.
But
you're not going to.
No, I'm probably not. Here's where I'm at. And I'm gonna lean in on you a little bit, but I'm also gonna kind of already cash one of your wagers. I'm terrible with my first read most of the time. My first read and my first love is usually a bad bet. And I don't even know if it's square. I don't even know if it's contrarian. I sometimes just think of what makes sense. And I can't believe the under is so popular. But that was my first. Brain works everything out. What does it give me? What is my model? You talk about, do I have a model? Yeah, it's right here. My model spit out a low scoring game.
Yeah.
Everybody's model spitting out low scoring game.
Can I tell you a thought I had? Sorry to cut you off, but it pertains perfectly. It's really weird to bet the NFL, and pretty much all season overs and favorites are popular, right? Like overs and favorites are popular to bet in the NFL. But then the Super Bowl comes around, and I feel like the dog in the under is always super popular in the Super Bowl. Is that weird? Like, I feel like people love betting unders in the Super Bowl. Always feels like it's popular. I remember a lot of people betting it last year, to be completely honest.
Dogs, yeah. Under, aside from last year, no. I can't say that. I think that's like a prisoner in the moment take. You think like the under was popular in Broncos, Panthers, or
yes, I do.
Seahawks, yes. Patriots. Really?
Yes. Legion of Boom against Noodle Arm Peyton Manning. And the other game, you got Noodle Arm Peyton Manning and his good defense against Cam Newton and the Panthers, who obviously were awesome, but ran a lot. I bet you it was kind of, but I'm just saying shit. Like, I'm just saying.
You think anybody took the under in either Niners Chiefs matchup?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot say at all confidently that I remember that. This feels like a really popular under, and I'm on it. So you're going to go against it, and we're also kind of against each other on the side. But I'm not. You're calling me a bitch for not taking the Seahawks, but I've told you that I don't like the Seahawks enough. And you've
been chirping the shit out of me for betting the Patriots, and I don't understand how you could chirp me like that and not take the Seahawks. Like, I think that's soft.
Well, let me help you understand it. I've told you this, and you just refuse to listen. You are a guy who bought Sam Darnold and the Seahawks, and you bought Drake May and the Patriots.
Yeah.
You are, in my opinion, you can do whatever you want. It's your brain, it's your life. But I think I know you. You're letting go of the Seahawks and going with the Patriots because of how square the Seahawks are.
It's not the only reason. I
understand. I understand it's not the only reason. You even said, your own words, I have no idea how the Patriots are going to win this game. And
I've started to figure it out. I said that a while ago, and I've started to figure it out.
Fair enough. And that's good. But to start the inception of where
you're going to win, I'm going to tell you how. They're going to stop the run. They're going to take the run game away early from Seattle and force Sam Darnold to throw more than he's comfortable with against a really good secondary, and that's how they're going to win the game. And Drake May is going to have his best game of the playoffs. Hope this helps.
That to me is where I just don't even know where you're coming up with this fucking fairy dust. That to me is my biggest problem. And you are saying to me, I'm a bitch because I don't want to bet the Seahawks.
You are.
I'm not. That's not. You're not a bitch if you don't bet a side in the Super Bowl. You're just not.
You're a bitch when you seem to have such a strong opinion when it comes to saying you don't like my wager, but you're not willing to take the other side.
I don't like your wager because you're all of a sudden saying Drake May is going to have his best game in the playoffs because it's backed by contrarianism.
No, it's because I believe in Drake May.
Okay. I know you have.
It's not backed by contrarianism. It's backed by thinking Drake May is the kind of guy who is special and can rise to this occasion.
Got it. But he didn't do it against the Chargers or the Texans or the Broncos. He was
perfectly fine against the Chargers. So if you want to look up Drake May's stats against the Chargers, he was perfectly fine. He was perfectly fine. He did everything he needed to do. He was very bad against the Texans, and I'm giving him an excuse against the Broncos. That's my answer.
This is hilarious, by the way, because it's what people are actually saying. Drake May has the excuse of the weather for reasons why he didn't play good.
Only one time he had the excuse for the weather. In Houston game, he was awful.
Yeah. And let's not forget in the Broncos.
Yeah, the 100+ passer rating stock station. Like, I'm a Drake May guy. I have eyeballs. He was pretty bad.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. If you want to say that Drake May is going to rise to the occasion in the Super Bowl against a very, very good defense because the weather is going to be better and he's going to play really well, that I mean, look, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I agree with you, though. This is why I don't get why you have such a problem with my take. I hate how much you just all of a sudden think Drake May is going to look good in the Super Bowl, but I totally agree with you about not buying Sam Darnold when everybody's cozying up to him. And I think I'm being pretty firm on my stance. Because you've even said, isn't it funny, Degen? You've went against Sam Darnold and now you want to bet on him? No, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to bet on Sam Darnold. I'm not going to switch up. I can't put my money on Sam Darnold to cover a spread in the Super Bowl.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's
one thing I'm not flip-flopping on is thinking that you're soft.
But I have 3 units on the under. Sorry.
Yeah. Shit.
You think that's soft? And I'm betting 30 props.
Well, that's not soft. That's not soft. That's stupid.
I think there we go. Yeah, you give it to me. You can give it to me. I think, you know what I think? This is another sharper square. It's a square take, just like having a feeling obligated to go to an engagement party when you're in the wedding, that you have to bet aside in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is about props. There's 20 weeks of football.
I'm very, very big on the power of friendship.
Yeah, right. That's whatever you want to fucking call it. Power of friendship.
Yeah.
Under is Charmin. Sure. You could say that. I actually do think that the bold bet on the total is the over. And we heard Krabs say it yesterday. Everybody in his group chat is loving the under. It's crazy. Everybody I've heard talk all week is talking about how this is going to be a low scoring game. I think the over is more contrarian than the Patriots. Absolutely.
I do too. See, that's where we agree. That's where we're starting to agree.
100%. And
where the fuck is Greg?
Bro, where is Greg ever? Where is he ever? You never know what this guy's going to do. You never know what he's
confirming. No text from him, nothing. You haven't.
That's welcome to the fucking world. And this is you. This is you saying, I believe in the power of friendship, man. When I'm friends with somebody, I'm going to do whatever they fucking want me to do because I'm a good friend. You know how long I've been friends with Greg? Greg is a motherfucker.
I said I was going to go to their engagement party. It's not that crazy.
Fly.
Yes.
I'll go to your engagement party if it's down the fucking block.
You act like fly like I'm a bird. I have to flap my own wings to get there.
I'd rather do that.
You're gonna fly?
Yeah,
I'm not flying, dude.
Yeah, you gotta pay for a fucking ticket. You gotta get to the fucking airport. You gotta pay for the Uber. You gotta go through security. It's a motherfucker.
Thank you so much for explaining what you have to do to fly.
Well, you just said flap wings. That's not what I'm talking about.
We're doing it tomorrow.
If I could flap wings, I'd fucking probably do it too. I'll go to Rhode Island if you have a engagement party.
You'd have some short ass wings.
Traveling for an engagement party.
Short ass wings. You would be getting anyway.
This guy, traveling to an engagement party. Good friend. Oh, but Greg, he's 8 minutes late. Where is Greg? Where art thou? How could this guy not?
There's Greg. Speak of the devil.
There he is. Greg, it's good to see you. Hold on. Let's get 3Cam up here. Welcome, Greg. Book It Sports debut. Hold on. That's not the right overlay.
The line's right in Steak's face.
Good.
There you go.
I fixed it. Don't worry. I fixed it. Hello, Greg. It's great to see you. I don't know if you heard, but Steak was wondering where you were because you're 9 minutes late with no text and no notice. I said
I got a call at literally at 10:59.
That's okay.
10:39.
That's okay. Hey, can we get your take on something? And I'm sure you're not going to agree with me because you never agree with me, and that's okay. But flying to an engagement party and you're in the wedding.
Engagement party,
dude.
I mean, if you want to go, go.
Right. But if you didn't want to go,
you're not obligated.
Okay. So flying from Dallas, Texas to New York to go to an engagement party, you in or out?
It depends on if I want to go, I'm going.
Right.
There's so much context to this, but I don't feel obligated to go.
Really, Greg? You wouldn't feel obligated to somebody who you were in their wedding?
It's an engagement party, bro. You're going to the bachelor party. You're going to the wedding. Like, I wouldn't feel obligated. If it was one of my boys, I would want to go. And if I could go, I would go. But it's not, it's the last ring on the ladder of wedding priorities to do for that person.
Interesting.
That's not interesting.
It's interesting to me.
Dude, the wedding is the big deal. The engagement party is like.
Please stop saying the wedding is the big deal. Everybody knows that.
Oh.
But the bachelor party is even significantly higher than this.
Everybody's talking like the engagement party is as important as the wedding, because if you're in the wedding, you got to go to the engagement
party. Wants to know if he needs to bring a gift.
I'm actually going to fucking throw up. I'm going to throw up.
People will.
Yeah, people will. Steak will.
Wait, what is the context of this? Who's even in Dallas?
Krabs moved to Dallas, and his buddy is getting married. He's in the wedding, and he's having an engagement party tomorrow. So Krabs has to fly on Super Bowl weekend to the engagement party. It did not sound like he wanted to, but everybody is saying you have to go because you're in the wedding. I think it is.
And then don't forget he has to fly back, Greg, for the
Super Bowl. He does have to fly back.
Super Bowl party. It's not like he can stay and watch the Super Bowl there. He has to fly back before the Super Bowl for the Book It Super Bowl party.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. That's a big ask. On Super Bowl weekend, you're having an engagement party, dude.
I blame the
especially if you're in this business full time like Krabs. I'm sorry, man. I'll see you at the bachelor party. I'll see you at the wedding. How many things I need to go out there for?
Fucking go off, Greg. Go off, Greg. It ain't
focusing
that big
on the wrong thing. You guys are focusing on Krabs being a good friend when you should focus on the friend who made the party on Super Bowl weekend.
It's a big ask. Dude, having an engagement party on Super Bowl weekend is a huge ask.
I'm not denying that the friend is an asshole. All I'm saying is Krabs is his own human being, just like we all are, and you can say no.
You could say no. He chose not to, but I still am much more upset at the friend. Shoot that guy.
Yes. 100%, 110% Krabs' friend didn't choose the date.
Oh, that doesn't matter either.
Okay, right. But again, it does not matter because you can say no.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. You're essentially, because I'm getting married, I'm asking for 3 of your weekends this year.
Fucking crazy, Greg. Thank you. Nobody.
And because I won't stand up to my wife, the engagement party will be on Super Bowl weekend. We got.
Greg, have you ever traveled? You have a lot of friends that get married. I say no to a lot of weddings. I didn't say no to yours. Yours was great. But have you ever traveled for an engagement party?
Dude, if you just said no to mine, it would be absurd. You lived in
No, I know. Thank you. That was great. But just get back to the question.
What was the question?
Have you ever traveled for an engagement party?
No.
People don't do that, Steak.
Yeah, I haven't either, if I'm being completely honest. But I did fly to Ibiza for a bachelor party.
Well, come on.
Yeah, dude, that's fantastic. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastically expensive.
You know what? That's actually what this really comes down to. You don't travel for an engagement party. That's what it comes down to.
Okay. That take I'm okay with.
However, if you were the best man, are you obligated to go? Same situation, but Krabs is best man.
No.
I'd still agree with you. I'd still agree with you.
Fuck no, dude. But being the best man at a wedding comes with a lot of responsibilities. You fucking show up and you show out on the wedding. See you later.
It's also how many people are in this wedding. Wedding parties have kind of gotten absurd to the point where you're the 10th guy in line.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to know if you're even there.
Yeah.
Okay. No. We need to hear Greg talk about the Super Bowl.
All right, Greg. What are you? So we're talking back and forth. Steak and I disagree on the side and the total. I like the Seahawks. He likes the Patriots. I like the under. First bet I actually made last week early was the under for
46.5.
Yep.
I'm with you. Look at us, couple of sharps.
We are absolutely not hitting this wager though. So I have look at Steak laughing it up. So Steak last night, we're on the Pickett YouTube channel, and Krabs is telling us that all of his friends in his group chat are on this under. Steak starts giggling. He starts giggling. And then he's like, start like fist pump and everything. And now he's having a big party. He tells me this morning he's shit nuking the over. That's what he says. So I'm going to tell him this. And I did tell him this. Two things are contrarian. The Patriots are contrarian. The over is contrarian. Both of those are not hitting. So you got to pick one. I would co-sign that my under and your under are going to lose because everybody's on this under.
More people are on the Seahawks than on the total.
Yeah, sure. Very likely. All I'm saying is I'm more shocked. I'm not surprised at the Seahawks being square. I'm more shocked at the under, how popular that is. Everybody that's going on sports talk radio and sports betting talk podcasts and everything are talking about it being a low scoring game. I'm very surprised. I guess maybe I shouldn't be because they're good defenses and they're great
defenses.
Quarterbacks nobody really
Drake
trusts.
May has not looked great in the playoffs. Like the only game he had that went over was the
Houston.
Was it the Texans game, and that took CJ Stroud just throwing a terrible pick six, right?
Yeah. Steak says that he's a Drake May believer, which I love, and I kind of tailed Steak on believing in Drake May and accepting it, and been on him every game in the playoffs, which has been great. If not for that, I probably wouldn't have had a profitable January. So I'm very, very thankful to the Patriots. I really, really am, and I don't want to fade them because I don't trust Sam Darnold. So I'm not betting on the Seahawks, but I'm going to be betting a shit ton of props that are favoring the Seahawks, and probably fading the Patriots. But you're on the under. What about a side? Do you think squares are going to eat, or do you think it's going to be contrarian city?
I listened to Steak's initial thought process on the game, and I really thought about it, and I would like to get Steak's response too, because I haven't been tapped in. But Steak, essentially, to take you back, you had said, if I look at this game, Steak from 10 years ago is betting the Patriots, no questions asked, taking the Patriots. Steak today is saying, what reason is there to take the Patriots? What true value do I see? Not just being a contrarian, but football brain. What do I actually see? The only thing I came up with, and I want to see if we agree here, is if Christian Gonzalez is truly as good as advertised and can shut down JSN, and the Seahawks can't scheme away for him, that looks really good for the Patriots. That's it. That's the only thing I can really think of that would make a profound difference in terms of how these teams match up X's and O's.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. The only thing you didn't mention is I did find my reason, and I did mention it earlier on the show, so a couple people are going to hear me repeat this, but the route I found was that I think the Patriots will shut down Kenneth Walker early. I think he'll struggle early, and then they'll force Sam Darnold to pass more than he wants to. That's kind of where your Christian Gonzalez thought plays in, but it's not my initial thought. I think the success for the Patriots starts with shutting down the run first, and I think they can do that. I think the Patriots defense is underrated. I think the Seahawks defense was underrated, and now they're perfectly rated. Everyone knows they're good, but I think people are still learning a little bit how good this Patriots defense is.
I would push back there.
Yeah, you don't think
the Patriots defense has looked good, but look who they've played in the playoffs, right? Look who they've played the last even 5 weeks, right? They played the Jets. I don't know who's the guy for the Jets. It was like something Cook,
Brady
Cook. It was a Quinn Ewers, Herbert with no offensive line, CJ Stroud, Stidham. They've looked good, but they have not. And then let's not say Sam Darnold's a top 10 QB, but he's definitely better than all those guys.
He's better than those guys for sure, yes.
Yeah. Or I should say Herbert without an offensive line. So
he's not better than Justin Herbert, I don't think. Are we saying that?
No, he's not.
Darnold?
He's not.
Yeah, it's tough. That's actually kind of a good question.
That is a good question.
I would take Herbert over Darnold. If you put them in the same situation, I don't see the Seahawks being in a different spot than they are now. They're probably in the Super Bowl. If you put Darnold on the Chargers, do they make the playoffs?
Yeah, no.
Good question, actually.
Yeah, that is good. You
got an MVP vote.
My biggest criticism for Steak's, reasoning for why he's coming to the Patriots is a lot. I agree with a lot of other stuff. Like, I love Christian Gonzalez. I really do think he is as good as advertised. And somebody said Drake London cooked Christian Gonzalez, like JSN's going to eat him up. I respect JSN so much and Clint Kubiak that I am not confident in Christian Gonzalez locking down JSN. I certainly, if you ask me to bet, hey, over under JSN's receiving props, I'd probably go under. And then I kind of agree with you, Greg. Who's next up? Because the Seahawks don't have a ton of weapons. They don't have a fucking Kittle or Trey McBride, but they do have Shaheed, who's nice. Kupp is kind of washed. He'll have some big catches. Maybe he'll have 4 or 5 catches for, like Steak said last time, big third downs. Shaheed's going to have a play.
Washed, crazy.
Cooper Kupp?
Disrespect. You're going to learn.
You guys still haven't said, so this is a prop I like, and somebody just said in the chat, but who do you think number 4 on the big board is to score a touchdown?
For the Seahawks or just in general?
Overall.
Ramondre Stevenson?
AJ Barner.
I've seen a lot of love for AJ Barner. Not that I don't understand why. I do understand why.
Yeah, I understand why too. Oh my God, Sam Stevens is 11-1, and I'm gonna cry. Sorry. I'm getting to the NHL, and I'm not gonna get distracted again. I'm just pulling up Pickett so I can look at their. Oh shit! Hold on.
NHL is like cap, right? It's the Olympics.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. I'm gonna get angry. All right, 4th. Okay, you're right. This is not the odds board. This is the popular picks. JSN number 1, Kenneth Walker, Stevenson number 3, Drake May is the 4th most popular bet touchdown player.
Not surprised about that at all.
Not surprised at all. Yeah,
Hunter May, Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy to say Cooper Kupp is washed. Are you sure about that?
I don't like it. I think he's playing his role really well, but he's obviously not the guy who had almost 2,000 yards receiving for the Rams. So
right.
If you're saying compared to that, then yeah, sure, he's washed. I think he's a great piece for the Seahawks.
I think my biggest problem with Steak's reasoning is saying that Drake May is going to show up and he's going to play well, because I watched Drake May in the regular season and he looked really good. And I actually thought that Josh McDaniels did a great job in the regular season. They were throwing deep balls. It kind of reminded me of like LaFleur and Jordan Love, like not being conservative, not dinking and dunking everybody to death, like taking shots. And Drake May's passes were beautiful and they were on target. I think he had the highest completion percentage in the league. Can anybody confirm that?
I believe that's correct.
He was great, and they weren't all easy throws. They weren't like Caleb Williams throws for the most part, who came on late to the end of the season and started making those big throws. But in the playoffs, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it, and it's not like the defense is any worse. If they were playing the Rams, sure. You're saying Drake May is going to show up and throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns? I'll buy into it. The Seahawks defense is nasty. They've been nasty the entire year. I think I heard something that the Seahawks allowed 60 plus points to the Rams in their 2 games, and like 8 other opponents for that stretch since they played the Rams, they allowed like 44. I mean, the Seahawks defense is fucking nasty.
Yes.
And I just can't all of a sudden wake up and think Drake May is going to show up in San Francisco and, like Pranav and Boston fans are saying, it's not going to be snowing. So like Drake May is going to play a lot better. I'm just not buying that. I'm really not. I think the Seahawks defense is going to make life tough on him.
It's fine. I just want to remind you that when you talk about like Greg did, for example, the teams that the Patriots have played, if you take out the division teams, Rams and Niners, the Seahawks played maybe worse opponents. I mean, they played nobody to end the season. There was a game against Max Brosmer, Bryce Young, Kirk Cousins. It was bad too.
Yep.
Once again, not shitting on the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks, I've said it all year, the defense is nasty. I'm not trying to take anything away from them. I do think the narrative about the Patriots is funny when you compare it to the Seahawks.
Sure. Very fair. I think that if the Seahawks didn't have like a defensive minded head coach, I'd probably also like Drake May's chances a little bit more. I think Mike McDonald has been awesome. That's why my favorite bet, honestly, Greg, I don't know if you've seen, but I have the Patriots to score exactly 17 points, but I will probably be taking their team total under as well and kind of doubling down on the,
if you like the Seahawks and you like the under, you got to take the Patriots team total under.
I just can't see it. And it really has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the game in Denver. And the last thing I'll say is I just don't think Josh McDaniels has really been that good in the playoffs as well. I really don't. I think he's been trying. Huh?
Yes.
No. And
he has gone up against every single time. It's a top 5.
Sure.
Top
definitely.
10 defense at worst, right?
Definitely.
Like the Chargers, they only do lump into top 5 in that group. That's tough.
They are, dude. What's crazy is I think the Chargers are a top 5 defense.
That's my point. And then you have the Texans who are top 3, and then you have the Broncos who are top 3, and then you have the Seahawks who are maybe top 1, right? Yeah. So that's kind of murderer's row.
I think that if I'm Josh McDaniels, I am going to, this is what I'm going to do, right? And I used to do the game script videos and try to get in the heads of these coaches and like, how am I game planning? How am I scheming? Well, Josh McDaniels, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Now you got 2 weeks off to prepare, right? You've seen what you've done with Drake May. You've seen what has not worked with Drake May, and you've seen some things that have worked. I think that this has to, and that's what we talked about on the Pickett show last night, you got to get Ramondre Stevenson just involved every which way, like they have been. Just kind of stick to what's working. How many carries did he have last game against the Broncos? 25 for 71. It wasn't pretty, but that shit worked. He's 28-1 to win the MVP. I really do not hate that. I don't hate it at all. If people like Travion Henderson, I think Jovan does to have a big pop in a big game. Go ahead. But I think I'm liking more and more Stephon Diggs. Veteran guy, talented as fuck. Like, let's not pretend Stephon Diggs is not talented. He is the best receiver on that team. If I am Josh McDaniels, I'm having one of those games where it's like, okay, Justin Jefferson should be targeted 12 times a game, 10 to 12 times a game. CeeDee Lamb targeted 10 to 12 times a game. Stephon Diggs should be targeted 10 to 12 times a game. Even if he's not open, throw him the ball. So I think you've got to just keep pounding Ramondre Stevenson, hope something pops for Travion Henderson, and just force feed Stephon Diggs.
I really genuinely think you're going to be so frustrated watching this football game.
Why?
Yeah.
I really do. I don't think Stephon Diggs is going to – I think the Seahawks could have plenty of guys to take Stephon Diggs out.
There's no reality where Diggs gets that many targets.
I really don't think so.
But you don't think he should?
No,
I didn't say should. I think it's Hunter Henry. I've said that a bunch of times. That I'm definitely not flip-flopping on. I think Hunter Henry's the guy that's going to be the safety blanket that gets a bunch more targets than he is projected. I think Diggs might get absolutely shut down in this game. I'll be honest. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, if anything, I would definitely look at Diggs unders.
So would I.
I'm gonna go against you guys there. I like Diggs in this game. He has to be effective. If you're not winning, you're not winning this game with Hunter Henry. You're out of your mind. You think the Patriots are going to score points and win this game, and you're telling me that Hunter Henry is going to be the guy?
I think all the role players. I think the role players for the Patriots are showing out in this game. I like quite a few of them.
All right. Okay.
The
role players. Okay. So I will give you this. Matt Collins is going to have that's one of my favorite 30 bets, $30, but this one is going to be for more. Matt Collins over longest reception on my card. One of my favorite bets.
Really?
Yes. Matt Collins is going to make a catch. He's going to make a David Tyree catch. He's going to have a big play in this game. And Greg, if you watch that Broncos game, do you remember they had a flea flicker? And it was a absolute, Pranav, you listening? Dime by Drake May. Dime. And I was in the snow. Right here. 2 defenders behind him. Boom. Big play.
I don't know, man. I think Matt Collins is going to show up wearing like a kimono and a silly hat and no shoes, and that's the only publicity he's going to get in this game.
No, that's a lock, Greg. That's an absolute lock.
What's a lock?
Him to show up wearing that.
So, okay, so if you think that the role players are going to step up, let's not talk about Hunter Henry for a second. What do you got to be thinking that Booty or Kyle Williams or Pop Douglas?
Booty.
I don't hate that.
The only way I would attack Pop Douglas is longest reception.
Yeah, I think if you're looking for a Patriots wide receiver, you just pick one of those guys.
Let's go look.
I do not think Diggs is the guy, though.
Me either. Do we have an overlay for 4 people, Jeff?
No, we don't.
We're just gonna
all right. Let's go look at something real quick.
I've been seeing Kyle Williams stuff. I don't hate taking him for. I think.
Did Greg go mute on you too?
Is that
Greg, you're muted. No, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You got to answer my question first before you ask me if I can hear you. I can hear you.
I was fucking. I said, could you hear that?
No, I can't hear anything. But Greg is muted.
Oh, Greg, I just unmuted you. Are you okay?
They're saying you can't hear any of us.
Can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves. Oh, this fucking guy.
But they're saying chat saying can't hear us.
Is that better?
Yeah. Check. Can anyone hear us?
It was just me. This microphone, like the connection port, sometimes gets wonky.
Oh,
they're saying we can hear us. Okay, maybe Zach T was fucking with us. Jesus.
No, it was 100% just me.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Let's get Jovan up here.
Well, I don't know where he is.
Oh, I thought I saw someone that said he entered the studio. My bad.
Well, he did enter the studio.
Where are you guys at with MVP?
He doesn't have his camera on.
I'm at Marcus Jones long shot.
I saw that.
I'll be honest. Yeah, yesterday on the Pickett stream, I think out of everyone, not to pick favorites, but MJ had my favorite sell job on Ramondre Stevenson. He's got me thinking about Ramondre Stevenson a lot in this game. And on the Seattle side, I would take Cooper Kupp.
MVP Cooper Kupp?
MVP Cooper Kupp, dude. Call me crazy.
That's wild.
Horrible wager.
You would hate mine because I really like Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, I hate that.
Hate it. All right. Jovan is up and moving. Before we bring him up, though, real quick, I just wanted to point out $12.7 million wagered on this game right now. What do you think that number is going to be by kickoff? We got 2 more days, 2.5.
Double.
25 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think so too. All right. Good morning, Jovan. Good to see you. Good to be with you. No BTL today because your contrarian co-host felt obligated to fly to it.
It is quite contrarian to fly to an engagement party.
Oh, so is it? I thought that was square. I thought that was square. Maybe I'm wrong.
We need Jovan's official take. We need to hear it.
I mean, like, I'm all down to rip into Krabs if I feel like he deserved it, but I'll be completely honest. If one of my close friends or somebody that I was in the wedding for said we're having an engagement party, it's at least not on Super Bowl Sunday, so I was able to go back and forth, I probably would not be able to say no.
That's just crazy to me.
Is it really your birthday?
No. A week from today it is, though.
Yeah, dude. How do you deal with this chat every day?
It's 365 days a year, Steg. It has been a joke in this chat for maybe 4 years.
I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this at all. The trolls in the chat.
Well, yeah, we our chat's not a whole lot better, but they just usually knife me, and they all love Steak because he's the guy that'll go to all their engagement parties, no matter where it is in the country. Because like, hey man, that's what you just do. You just got to go to your engagement party. Jovan, good to be with you. Thanks for coming on the the Pick It show last night. We were just talking about kind of where we were at with the side and total, and then we were starting to lean in some props. I want to like really go deep dive hunting here and see if we can find some fun stuff. We have been known to get in our bag with some cheeky plays here back in the day. Steak, you had a nice one with a non-quarterback touchdown pass in the pass to
Juan Jennings.
I think there was a nice overtime play. I pitched on Trent's stream actually one year. Chase Young sack. God, which one was that? Was that when he was playing for? No. Yeah, that's when was he playing for the Niners?
It sounds right. Yeah,
he's going against a left tackle
on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, Jovan, that was against our former left tackle from Penn State. Was it Donovan Smith?
Shout out Donovan Smith.
Fucking guy was terrible. So I really want to get in the bag. We got about a solid hour to tap in. Chat, if you guys have anything you like, CMC 3 TDs, very funny. Yep. Please don't hesitate. Don't hold back. But we are talking about we talked about MVP, so it might be a little repetitive from last night. But I've got two in. Wari, he was 66-1, he's 75-1. I am no stranger to having the market move against me, just so we're clear. Reverse CLV. But apparently he's limping. There's like video of this. I didn't know he rolled his ankle or something towards the end of that Rams game. Had no idea. There's a video of him limping from his SUV to the hotel. So the other guy I'm taking is Milton Williams, defensive tackle on the Patriots from the Eagles. I thought he was an absolute fucking dog. But Jovan, your best bet, the one that you pitched to us, was the Patriots first half. I don't know if you had any plans on kind of going over that in your stream today, if you were to have one, but obviously you've got a different audience here. But your score prediction was also 27-20 Seahawks. So why don't we just get you started on your thoughts and your best bet first?
Yeah, I like the Patriots first half. I feel a lot more confident that they can keep it conservative, and I guess it's not really them, but the Seahawks, I think, are going to have to come out really conservative in the first half to kind of break down the Patriots. I'm a little worried of what's going to happen in the full game, partially because one thing that's always in my head is we just got the super sharp side of the Super Bowl last year, and it was sweat-free. Not only that, but Sharps also feasted in the college football playoff, I guess, championship. That was just a little bit ago. So I don't know how sharp we're going to get. I know, Steak, you're talking about the fact that we have two super sharp seeming wagers between the over and the Patriots. I don't know if we're getting both. I kind of lean your side with the over and the Seahawks kind of carrying it away in the second half. But I don't know. Here's how I look at this game. I think both teams have completely different approaches for the offense. Like Seattle, the reason why I do not love all of Drake May throwing deep in this game is not just because Seattle's defense is good, but they're kind of built to be like too high, take everything short, which is why I always take tight ends against them. And it's been a system for a while this season. I always take running back dump downs against them because that's what they allow. So I think Drake May is going to be fine with taking what he gives them early. The Seahawks, I think, are going to have to kind of wear them down to the point where they can take their deep shots because the Patriots will let you have those. So I think those probably come in the second half. I think I trust Drake May in that offense enough, and the defense for that matter, to keep it under control in the first half. But whatever happens in the second half, I think could be absolute madness. Or OT. Shout out Krabs.
Yeah. Oh, we took OT?
Yeah.
I like the thought of there to be and one of our buddies did this, Greg. I don't know if you remember who this was, but I'm pretty sure it was the Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl last time, a tie at halftime, and then he took the Seahawks to win, and he took tie at halftime with the Patriots to win. So if it's a tie at halftime, it's a plus price, you're cashing, if you guys follow along. So you the not overtime, but essentially a tie at halftime if it's going to be a tight game, or there to be a tie later in the game after the first score. I like any sort of those props.
Wait, didn't you pitch that on Pickett yesterday, Jovan, or was that Krabs?
I didn't. That was Krabs. Krabs had, I think, trying to think of the exact way the bet was worded. I think it was for there to be a tie at some point in the game after 0-0.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I like
that.
that.
Was like that was like minus 110 or something. I like that bet a lot too.
Yeah. Seahawks longest punt plus 115. Yeah. Krabs also had when we were doing the prize pick squares, the punter for, I think it was the Patriots under punts. I think he's had 8 punts in the last 2 games. His line on prize picks is 4. And also a fun one we talked about yesterday, Greg, I don't know if you're listening to the show, but for there to be a missed field goal, no is minus 150. Which is interesting because both field goal kickers have been pretty sketchy. I think what's going to happen is we're getting long, methodical drives. And most importantly, what I want to lean into here, I haven't found a line yet. I want to lean into 4th down conversions. That's what I want to lean into. Whether it's just attempts, like they go for it or they actually convert. Maybe you can find both. Maybe you can't. I think we're going to get, everybody's been talking about conservative Mike McDonald and Vrabel. I think they're going to feel a little bit pressure and maybe be a little uncharacteristic. And I think they're going to go for it in some of these situations and extend drives and then find themselves to be in better field position and closer field goals or just not punt. So I kind of want to lean into that. DK has the 4th. Oh, sorry. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Can't do that. He's had 16 punts in the last 2 games. Got
Green
you.
book.
Yeah. Well, you got to be honest. It's hard when I read a comment.
I almost did it, and I knew you were gonna.
No, it's so hard to get yourself conditioned to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't even do it that much. Like Krabs kind of leads the charge on that, but I have to let it like register in my head for a second before I say it.
Yeah, it's very hard. By the way, shout out to this guy on Twitter who says Miami plus 6.5, Knicks first half, Bucks money line. Those are great Super Bowl prop bets. We appreciate you. Over 1.5 conversions plus 105. Copy that. Okay, they have 2.5 4th down conversion. Okay, got you. I'll probably lean into that. How about some novelty props here that I want to lean into? Jersey number of the first touchdown scorer, 10.5. Over is minus 160.
I took a different angle on this one. Do you want to hear it? It's the same bet, but different angle.
No.
Okay, cool. Well, let's move on now.
I told you I'm going to start answering that when you ask me.
That's fair. I took jersey number even because I don't like Kenneth Walker or JSN to score the first touchdown. I think a lot of people do. When they think about that wager, they're thinking, okay, the 2 most likely guys to score are the 2 best players on the favorites, 9 and 11. So I went with even the number of the first jersey scorer. Or first touchdown scorer, sorry.
So 10.5. What number is Sam Darnold? 14. Oh, over's a fucking lock. Over's a lock. What number is Ramondre Stevenson?
38.
20. Oh, this is
he's
over.
Even Henderson's even. He's 32.
Yeah.
Dude, I like that. What's Stephon Diggs?
8.
Yeah, even.
Oh,
What's Cooper Kupp? 10?
Yeah, he's still 10, right?
I think he's 10, but
wait a minute. You know who's
Drake May's even too, right?
Yeah, he's also 10.
Wait a minute. What's Marcus Jones?
25.
Oh, that's gonna fuck you.
If
That
Marcus
was so
Jones
funny.
scores the first touchdown, I will throw a party. I will throw a party.
Wait a minute.
Man.
Wait a minute.
The things I would do. I'm going to tell you right now, Jovan, if Marcus Jones scores a touchdown on Sunday, I can't be held responsible for what I do. I really can't.
No, I don't blame you for that. Whatever you do in that bar is totally justified if you get that.
Between me and God.
Fucking notebook.
So you're basically rooting against. I'm trying to think of all the guys you're rooting against with that bet, other than K9, JSN.
Yeah, I know. No.
Hunter Henry is 85.
Oh, Hunter Henry. That actually sucks for me because I really like Hunter Henry. What's Barner?
Barner's 88, so you'd be covered there.
Even.
So I'm basically just saying JSN or Kenneth Walker won't score the first touchdown.
Oh yeah, Butte is
Taking
not.
the field. I love a field bet. What's the juice on it?
You find your notebook? Drake May's
No.
10.
Steak, what's the juice on the even?
I think it was like plus 110.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Should be good. Good for you to know that on Prize Picks, the combo touchdowns where it's like 2 guys paired with each other, the ones that have been religiously the most Krabs bet on the board, and they have been hitting in the playoffs at an insane rate and late in the season. The only regular square on the board is Kenneth Walker and JSN, 1.5 touchdowns. So
I saw that. That's crazy.
It's a good one to root against.
Yeah, I think one of them score. I don't think they both score.
I agree. I think we get one touchdown. Greg, I'm kind of with it's really corp, just so you know, like a lot of smart people are on this, fading Kenneth Walker because the interior of the Seahawks line is their weakness and the interior of the Patriots D line is really, really good. I'm with it. Like I am. I don't like Kenneth Walker that much in this game. But
I like him more on the receiving side. So I probably will. Okay. It's frustrating because you can't bet MVP here, and I forgot to do it when I was in Jersey yesterday. So that's just a me problem. But sure. I will probably take pretty much everything he has on there on the receiving market.
Okay, here's a couple more fun bets. The one I just gave you was the jersey number of the first touchdown scorer. Total players to have a pass attempt. Over 2.5 is plus 160. Unders minus 210.
That's like one you have to take every year.
You have to, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
This one, I don't know. I think we had this conversation. Everything's mixed up on because we also did our pod yesterday. But last year I took this, and a lot of people took it too, I think, and it cashed on Kenny Pickett coming into the game and throwing a meaningless incompletion when they're up $1 billion in that game. So that was crazy. This year, I think it hits like an actual game script. No bullshit.
Damn, dude. I forgot all about Kenny Pickett coming in that game. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why you threw a pass. It was hilarious.
Can't tell you that.
Would it be? Would the Seahawks have like Cooper Kupp throw it? I'm trying to think of some of the plays they run and pass.
Yeah. What if they put fucking Drew Lock in on like a wildcat and have him come in?
Drew Lock is not getting in the game. That would be my favorite bet.
Kenny Pickett got in the game.
Did you fucking hear what he just said, dude?
I did.
Lining up at wide receiver. Wildcat comes in, handed off the Lock. Bomb.
I got a better one. Jalen Milroe.
There's no chance.
I don't think he's going to do it to where
he's not going to pass it. He's going to run.
I don't know what JSN could possibly have in the bag, but for what it's worth, Kubiak, when he was in Minnesota, all of his trick plays that involved wide receivers throwing the ball were Justin Jefferson throwing the ball.
Okay.
So I would not be surprised if it's JSN. I don't know what his capabilities look like, but
JSN to Kenneth Walker. Boom.
It would be like JSN to some random wide receiver backup tight end. Could be Elijah Arroyo if he plays. Should be goated.
Yeah. Okay. Seahawks to throw a touchdown pass from inside the Patriots 1 yard line. Actually, no, sorry. Seahawks to attempt a pass on or inside the Patriots 1 yard line. I like it. And I think this is what I was telling Krabs. It's very weird that they have those half a target squares up on Prize Picks for Arroyo and Bobo. I agree. Not both of those guys are going to hit. It's going to go to one, but I really think they're going to like fake the tush push and like have one of those big fucks go out wide and fade pass, or like a Tebow jump pass or something. That's what they're going to pop.
If you want some context on both of those guys, Jake Bobo was a normal like square. He had $1 billion up there and then went to Demons, and Arroyo the opposite. He had a bunch of 0.5 squares, and those are now either gone or up a couple yards.
We're taking Elijah Arroyo. And I agree with what you said, Degen, about attempting from the 1 yard line, because I think Mike McDonald just has giant balls. And I think just given the history of the Seattle Seahawks and the Super Bowl, I think doing that
is just the sweetest redemption.
It will just be awesome.
But if you throw a pick, it's an unbelievable amount of pain.
Good thing I also bet there to be a pick in the end zone in this game.
Ooh,
very fun. Ooh.
I do very like fun. So any quarterback to throw 2 picks is plus 900.
Oh, I love that, Greg.
Which I think is a pretty good one to have.
No way. Are you sure?
Bro, yeah. It's in my notebook. So.
Oh yeah, right. I'll have to fucking guarantee
check
now.
The green book. Just check the green book.
Oh, look at you! Look at you, show off.
Yeah.
All right.
Greg needs to host.
Greg, how about this? How about Steak, Greg? Anyone want to make themselves useful? If anybody else wants to pull up another book, not green, and look at some fun props so we can, tag team this, that'd be great. Because I'm suffering from carpal tunnel and, the overlays and everything like that. So it'd be really good if we had a little contribution here. Thanks a lot. A couple other ones. QB to catch a pass. 11-1. Kind of like that. Don't love it. Nobody likes it. Okay.
I don't because I think Jovan kind of just perfectly said the scenario. I don't think the play for the Seahawks is going to Sam Darnold. I think it will go to
I don't know if they're throwing to hurt oblique still Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I can't get behind it.
Okay.
Even if it was the Pats, I don't know if they're throwing that to Drake May.
That's more likely, but still unlikely to me.
Score on first offensive play is 20-1. That's not happening. We're not even going to talk about it. An offensive lineman to score a touchdown is 22-1. I mean, kind of fun.
Worth lunch money.
Here are some specials. None of these are hitting. None of these are hitting. These are ridiculous. These are all literally donations, but I'm just going to run through them quickly. Darnold to have 100+ passing yards in any quarter. Not happening. May to have 100+ passing yards in any quarter. Either quarterback to throw 2+ touchdown passes in any quarter. Kenneth Walker or JSN to score 2+ touchdowns in any quarter. These are just absolute donations. None of those are happening.
The 100 yards in any quarter isn't that crazy. You're asking for like one quarterback to throw a bomb for 60, 70 yards, and then they're going to get another possession in that quarter, most likely, if they do it early in the quarter. Out of everything you just said, I feel like either quarterback to throw 100 yards in a quarter, I actually believe that could happen.
Yeah, okay. I think it could happen.
Okay. Somebody's saying it can easily happen. Interesting. All right. Well, it's basically 2-1. Here are some player specials. Drake May to either have 4+ passing touchdowns or 2+ rushing touchdowns, 10-1. Mac Hollins to have 2+ receptions in each half, no shot, not happening, 7-1. Don't do it. Big game Hunter, Greg, you listening? Hunter Henry to have 3+ catches in each half, absolutely not happening.
I'm a Barner guy, by the way, not Hunter Henry.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
I saw your face, John. You kind of like that.
I could see that happening.
So can I.
6 catches, especially if he's the safety blanket. And I think they're going to use that early more often, and then they might be trailing late in the game where I think like second half, he gets 1 billion catches.
Here's kind of a fun one. Booty to score a 40+ receiving touchdown. Drake May to have 50+ rushing yards or Mac Hollins to have 50+ receiving yards. That's basically even money. That seems like
one of those things is happening.
That's a wager worth considering. I love this. I love this. Ramondre Stevenson to have either 100+ rushing yards or 40+ receiving yards. If you like the Patriots, that has to happen.
I'd rather just take him to win MVP.
You're not going to sell Jovan on that because he likes Travion. I don't hate that. What were the odds on Hunter Henry 3 catches in each half?
9-1.
9-1. I kind of like that.
I did.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Jeff, just for clarification, any player to record 2 interceptions is +900.
Okay. Thank you for confirming. I never doubted you.
You absolutely did. I doubted me, so I don't blame you.
That's okay.
I have kind of a cheeky one. More game script, or I guess actual gameplay. But last play of the game to be a QB kneel, no, is +126.
That's fun.
It's a fun one. It keeps you engaged until the end.
That is fun. Man, could you imagine if
all you need is other team running out the clock or the losing team driving, time expires. It's just a fun one to have in your back pocket when the game's over and you're starting to figure out what the total damage was. It's like, oh, I got this lifeline.
Yeah. No, I don't hate that. That is fun. I think I found it. I think I found my hammer. I found a hammer. Well, hold on. Oh, I found 2 hammers. I'm finding hammers over here. Okay. This is not a hammer, but I'll just tell you what it is. I'm going down the list. Hunter Henry or Austin Hooper to score a touchdown in the first quarter. +850.
So, position to score the first touchdown, tight ends +550.
If there was a bet for a backup tight end to score a touchdown, I would be taking that wager.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite, though? Is it Elijah Arroyo?
If Arroyo plays, it's Arroyo. Yeah. Arroyo, Saubert, Hooper. One of them is scoring. And I guess Arroyo and Saubert are probably, if Arroyo plays, he's going to get more snaps. So it's probably one of them. Not both.
Stephon Diggs, 3+ catches in each half, 4-1.
Interesting. That does feel low. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Very low.
But this is what I absolutely love. Rashid Shaheed to have either 50+ receiving yards or 20+ rushing yards, 2-1. One of those is
people are thinking receiving. I'm telling you, he's going to rip off a big rush.
I think so too.
I don't think he has a big involvement in this passing game. I really, really don't.
And for the Rams game, he had the bomb out the gate and then nothing
else. And this game, I don't think he's going to have.
I feel like he's one of those guys that's just too cute and too cheeky, and everybody gets washed on taking him.
Let me tell you a wager that is not happening. JSN to have 4+ catches in each half. Not happening.
What are those odds? 4-1?
Plus 350. Kenneth Walker to have 100+ rushing or 50+ receiving. Greg, that should probably be you. That's plus 125.
That's not very, dude. That's low.
Yeah. Here's a good one. Steak. Cooper Kupp to have 25+ receiving yards in the second half, plus 175.
Absolutely love that wager. Absolutely love that wager so much. God, I love that wager.
All right, you guys want some cross sport bets?
Yeah. Yeah.
These are
cross sport is fun because it keeps you, it just, they're just appetizers before the game.
Yep. All right. Which will be greater? New England Patriots points scored in the Super Bowl or Karl Anthony Towns points scored against the Celtics?
What a good question. Karl Anthony Towns.
Pick him. Dude, that's my hammer. I don't think the fucking Patriots are going to score.
That is your hammer, because am I wrong, Jovan, or has Cap been burning everyone?
I think, but he might have got one back in his last game.
I think he got hurt or something and went to the locker.
He did get hurt, didn't he?
Oh, well, I don't want to.
They're going to be playing. He's going to be playing Vucevic against the Celtics now.
Oh, bro, Jeff has to nuke this. Jeff has been talking shit about Vooch on defense, which is fair, by the way. For how long ago was he on the Magic? It's been at least 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm going to need you to send me what book you found that one on because I really like it.
Okay, I think I can tell you it's green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know how that works. So I'm going to need you to explain it to me.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You're doing great. You're doing great. If, again, I'll just repeat what I said a few minutes ago. If either of you guys want to pull up maybe a book that's blue so we can also have a collaboration on contribution for
on colors.
Content. Yeah, you could do that, or you don't have to do that. I'll just keep doing what we're doing. That's totally fine. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Which will be greater, Drake May rushing yards or Anthony Edwards PRA against the Clippers?
Wow, PRA.
Mm-hmm.
They think Drake May is going to be running.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy to hear that would be the line.
Yeah, it's minus 110.
Wow.
It's actually kind of bullshit. Go ahead.
Give me Drake May.
Okay. Rashid Shaheed receiving yards or Scotty Barnes points?
Scotty Barnes points.
Okay. You can get Scotty Barnes at plus 105. He's playing the Pacers. Oh my goodness. I think I love this. Which will be greater, Keyshawn Boutte receptions or Jaylen Brown threes against the Knicks? Doesn't Jaylen Brown cook the Knicks?
That sounds like a Jovan question.
Jaylen Brown's plus 130.
What was it? Boutte receptions or Jaylen Brown threes?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
be honest, Jaylen Brown 3 sounds too easy at a plus number.
You think so?
I think so.
I
think Boutte's going to get 3 catches, maybe 4.
You bet tie. Ooh, that would be fun.
What's tie?
4-1.
That kind of sounds fun.
All right, here's one for Jovan. Travion Henderson rushing and receiving yards or Pascal Siakam points against the Raptors. So it's a revenge game.
Oh, dude. I wish it was something else because I would love Pascal, but I'm taking Travion. What's that price?
Plus 115.
Oh, yeah, I'm in on that.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's not many things you could tell me on the other side of Travion that I wouldn't say take.
Okay, wait.
Do you like? I'm sorry, I know we talked about this yesterday, but I feel like I want to revisit. So you like Travion Henderson receiving in this game specifically, or did I misunderstand that?
That's my favorite, like, single straight bet that has to do with him. But I think I'm not quite sold. I think his like role is going to be a lot different. I think he's going to get touches every which way. So I don't know where the super explosive play is going to come from, whether it's a rush or a receiving target or whatever. He's going to have one, period. Okay. But I think the best value for a single straight bet is receiving yards.
Okay. Here's a fun one. And this actually to me sounds a little too easy, and it makes me like my guy. Mac Hollins receiving yards or Kawhi Leonard points? Is that crazy? Is Kawhi not dropping like 28 a game?
And now they traded Harden?
Yeah, that's the good angle. But I would say Kawhi is probably, if I'm not mistaken, more like 24 a game. And I do think that makes perfect sense for Mac Hollins.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Here's some fun ones. Head-to-head player props. Drake May and Darnold combined 455 passing yards. If you like the over, you got to love that. And you like running back receiving yards, you have to love that. Drake May versus Sam Darnold. Darnold is minus 130 to have more passing yards. I see short.
Drake May will have more passing yards than Sam Darnold.
Okay. They're putting it at an 8.5 yard spread. In case anybody's wondering, you could take Drake May even money to come within 8.5 yards. Rushing yards. Drake May versus Sam Darnold rushing yards. Well, May is minus 1,100. That's stupid. Combined over 46.5. And then you've got some fun ones here of some actual running backs. Ramondre and Kenneth Walker combined 125.5. Kenneth Walker versus Ramondre Stevenson. It's basically a 17.5 yard spread. Here's a fun one. Travion Henderson versus Halani. Travion Henderson is minus 200, or the spread is 6.5. Travion Henderson to have 6.5 more rushing yards than Halani. That kind of sounds fun.
That's right.
Halani's not running the ball.
I was gonna say he's just
kind of sounds like Travion Henderson is not getting in the game.
But he hasn't been getting in the game.
He hasn't been.
So that's why I think it's weird.
He had 4 snaps he played against the Broncos last week, and his lines are 5 rush attempts.
Yeah, it's very strange that he's like all of a sudden in the doghouse out of nowhere. Here are some receiving yards. So Hunter Henry and AJ Barner combined 68.5. Or you can go head to head 13.5 yards. Hunter Henry is favored by. Booty versus Cup. Steak, if you like anything with these two. Cup minus 128 to have more receiving yards than Booty. So you can get Booty at a plus price. 2.5 yard spread.
If there was a combined square for Cup,
there is.
Booty, take it.
There is 70.5.
Over
on that. Yep. Booty and Cup over 70.5. The under is actually a little juiced. And then you've got, here's a fun one where I might get down on that. I got it. I'm getting down. Diggs versus JSN. JSN is minus 532 to have more receiving yards. Obviously, that's probably going to happen. But the spread is 47.5 yards. I am taking Stephon Diggs to come within 47.5 yards of JSN. Diggs plus 47.5.
I think I'm okay with it. Can I pitch something crazy?
Stop asking me, please. Just
sorry, I got to keep asking this, but who pitched overtime yesterday, Jovan? You or Krabs, or do you both like
Krabs?
Has a game ever went to double overtime?
NFL? God, stop it.
No.
Overtime.
All I want to say whatever you want. If you bet overtime, you are insane not to also bet double overtime. If you bet overtime, you are insane not to throw a few dollars at double overtime, which is plus 10,000. Make fun of me. It's a plus 10,000 wager. I understand it's not hitting, but if you bet overtime, I just want to clarify. Krabs, if you're listening, you got to tap that double overtime button. You'd be crazy not to.
I don't even think it's offered.
It's offered. I just found it. Plus 10,
you did? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. That is crazy.
That might be anything with that high odds. I gotta go throw $10 at it.
It rhymes with glue book.
Well, you could say blue.
I don't want to.
Okay, fine. The more I think about it, a double overtime game in Santa Clara would stress me out so much because I'd be like dying to leave to beat traffic, but like you just can't.
You would leave.
No. You can't leave
at the end of the first
No.
overtime.
No, you can't leave double overtime of a Super Bowl. You can't. You're gonna. It's gonna take you 4.5 hours to get home.
If anyone could leave, who would it be?
Like the president.
You. It would be you.
Oh, the four of us up here.
Yeah.
Degen is
Oh,
minus.
I mean, yeah, obviously that's minus 1,100. Yeah, obviously. Okay, wait. I have a serious thought here. I've got some written down that I really like. This is good so far. If we've got some other ones to keep going through. So I'm looking at game leaders. I don't think either of us really care too much to get cheeky with the receiving yards. It doesn't sound like. JSN is minus 185. Stephon Diggs is plus 650. Hunter Henry's 10-1 to have the most receiving yards in the game. Booty's 13-1. Cup is 13-1. However, what I'm starting to think is that maybe it's worth taking a shot because it's the fucking Super Bowl. You got to take some shots. It's worth taking a shot on a most rushing yards prop. Kenneth Walker minus 160. I know, Greg, I know you're a Kenneth Walker guy, but if we think he's getting shut down, I can't help it. I'm not against TreVeyon Henderson. I'm really not. I just still like Ramondre Stevenson. He's 2-1. Drake May's 5-1 to have the most rushing yards. And TreVeyon Henderson is 18-1 to have the most rushing yards. Like something at a plus price is worth a shot here, I think.
The only thing worth a shot is TreVeyon Henderson.
Yeah, I hate to be like the price guy, but like even Ramondre at like plus 200 really doesn't feel worth it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take Diggs most receptions. He's plus 370. I think I'm just hereby declaring that I'm going in on Diggs.
Ooh, that's an interesting one from Token. Hurts was the leading rusher last year, 10-1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I mean we have to try to like.
So what's Kenneth Walker to be leading receiver?
Greg, that's a great question. He is 30-1. That's fun.
That's fun.
That is very fun. Yep. C. Watson says Diggs will catch 4-ball.
Well, now I got to ask, what's Ramondre Stevenson to be the leading receiver?
35-1.
Interesting.
Yep. Matt Collins at 18-1. This motherfucker is catching a bomb. Okay.
Catching
Triple crown. Not that we're gonna dig into this too much, but like even like a chalky Drake May to have the most passing yards, JSN to have the most receiving yards, Ramondre Stevenson most rushing is like 11-1. May, Diggs, Kenneth Walker 22-1. Like these are kind of fun. If you really wanted to get crazy, Steak, you like Cooper Kupp, you could get him in for the most receiving. Darnold and Kenneth Walker, just a Seahawks special for 30-1. Kind of cool.
Unfortunately for me, the Cooper Kupp thing is quality over quantity. I think he's going to have big catches in this game. I do not think he's going 8 for 120. I think he's going to catch a big third down, a big touchdown.
A couple big third downs. Yeah, maybe a fourth down.
Okay.
So I can't take him for anything yards related. I just not buying that.
Okay. Game props. Any team to score 30 plus points is plus 110. Steak, you got to like that.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Any team to score 40 is plus 650. Each team to score 1+ touchdown and 1+ field goal is minus 210. That sounds even. I like the under, and I think
those sound so easy. I feel like those always trap you.
1 touchdown and 1 field goal.
It sounds so easy.
Do any of you guys get weird feelings about field goals in this game?
In what way?
That there's not going to be very many of them at all.
So if you want to know something,
go ahead.
Trent had to craft his like prize picks lineup, and he was labbing last night. There are a couple things that were pretty weird that stood out that he was willing to go to the grave with. One, I don't know if I've ever heard him say this. He said, I would love to put an under in there, which is super rare. And then 2, he was very willing to take a combo field goal square.
Under?
No. Over.
Well, my exact score POD is 21-17. I'm no mathematician, but that's got 1 field goal being scored in this game.
Or 7 field goals by.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to fucking say that. I just did. Could you imagine? All right, I'm kind of with that. There are special teams props. We'll go to that next. Each team to score 3 unanswered times. No is plus 125.
That's somebody messaged me about that. I think it was Bart. That happens way more than you think it does.
That's another one that's like the touchdown field goal in the same half.
I remember too, like that, the price of that, the yes on that prop. I feel like we have the same conversation. I see the same DMs every single year about how it's like an insane price. And like last year, obviously it paid out because the Eagles skull fucked, but we have this like same conversation where whether we're talking like a Super Bowl pod or anything, people are like, how is this so juicy to happen every single year, every single year, every single year? I don't really understand it.
Because even in close games, somehow I feel like it happens. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, all you need is a team to maybe get a field goal or a touchdown and then a field goal before the half. They get the ball back, another field goal. Like, it doesn't have to be a blowout.
Yeah, but you'd think it would be when you say 3 unanswered scores for sure.
Right. Okay, here's some touchdown props. These are fun. And also, something looks way too easy if you like the over in this game. Both teams to score 1+ passing touchdown, yes, is -310. Both teams to score 1 rushing touchdown is +130 for the yes. I kind of like that.
I like that. That should go on your 30 list.
It is. Thank you, Greg. Both teams to score 2+ touchdowns. This is crazy. Steak, you have to be all over this. Yes is -105.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think you're thinking those sound easy. I don't think you're aware of how many people like the under in this football game.
I'm very aware. I made that very clear. It's very popular.
And those bets just don't sound as easy to me as they do to you.
But
like,
the odds makers don't care what people like. They're setting a price. -105.
Totally fine, but I'm just saying if everybody's betting the under, then nobody's lining up to make that wager. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, yes, for both teams to score 2+ touchdowns at -105 is fucking crazy.
It's happening.
It's crazy. That's the total in this game is not 38.
2 plus 28 points and 4 field goals. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
My model has, since it has 21-17, that is 2 touchdowns for each team. So my model says yes. I'm going to go teams to score both for the rushing touchdown. Rush, yes, +130. Longest touchdown yards. I don't really know what that means. Over 35.5. What does that mean?
It means there to be a bigger than 35.5 yard touchdown in the game. So 36 or more yards.
That's not combined.
No, it's just the longest single
there is a
touchdown
combined
play.
one out there.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay, so the longest touchdown in the game to be 35.5. Duh. Now I
love
like
that.
You love the over?
Yeah.
I think I have a stupid question. A kickoff return doesn't count, right?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, I would assume that counts.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like that wager a lot. Once you get to sprinkle that in there. Another wager we haven't talked about yet that I like, kickoff special teams touchdown.
Yep. Number of plays in first touchdown drive. That's fun. Over under 7.5. Over's -125.
Love that over.
Yeah, I like long drives.
Especially if it's the Patriots that score first, which also,
right.
I don't know where this is relative to where you are, but team to score first to not win the game. It's like +160. I like that.
That's fun.
Oh, I kind of like that too. Team to score first, not win the game.
Shortest touchdown yards, 1.5. Under is -130. There is absolutely going to be a touchdown from the 1 yard line in this game. There so is. And I think it's going to be a pat or Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's my favorite touchdown scorer in this game. Total rushing touchdowns over 2.5 is +190. What do you guys think about that? Kind of tempted. Maybe I'm getting baited.
I'd rather just take the both teams to score.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah. It's not worth it because that's +130. Okay. Here's a fun one. Total number of different players to score, 4.5. The under is -130.
That one's weird because it's players and not touchdowns. So like Kenneth Walker could score 2, JSN could score 2, Ramondre could score 2, and that would only be one player. That's the one Crutch really likes the under, and I kind of get why.
Okay. Total. Oh, no. Wait, sorry. Total touchdowns in the game, 4.5. Over is -160.
I mean, you know what I like.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Total touchdown yards, 71.5. Kind of seems a little light. Somebody asked about a 2-point conversion. Successful 2-point conversion, yes, +295. Will there be an attempt? Yes, +155. Oh, here we go.
Call me soft, but I'd rather bet attempt.
Fair. I think there's going to be an attempt. Yeah. Okay. This is what I like. Conversions. The conversion tab. Longest third down conversion over or under 10.5. Fun. Longest fourth down conversion, 2.5 yards. The Patriots to convert a fourth down in their own territory. Offensive touchdown on a fourth down. I like the total fourth down conversions over 1.5 plus 105.
Yeah, I really like that too. I'm
Love
taking. Yeah, that's a great wager.
Yeah.
Also, you said one more thing that I really liked. You said the longest fourth down conversion over 2.5 yards.
Yeah.
Over.
Yep. Like that too. Offensive touchdown on a fourth down conversion sounds fun. If you like a safety, yes is 10-1. I don't know if anybody has played that yet. Onside kick successful is 30-1. What do you guys think about sacks? We haven't really talked.
I was going to ask. I do like the sack. 5.5.
5.5. Yep.
I was looking at some of the sack props. I want to find a prop for there to be a strip sack in the game, or to take somebody to do it.
Like a strip sack with the turnover?
Yeah. Sack, I guess the way they put it on books usually is a sack and a fumble forced. It's like the technical term that you can find that under, but I haven't been able to find that. I need to work on that. That, and I do see one here down in the blue book. What will happen first? It's a pick 'em. First touchdown scored or sack. I like the sack there.
Ooh, that's fun. Sack before touchdown.
Definitely with you on that.
What okay, so let's go back to the kicking props for a second, because now I'm at the special teams props, and also Steak, you like somebody to score. So both teams to score 1+ field goal, yes is -400. Both teams to score 2+ field goals. Kind of like the no on that, but it's juicy. It's -130. Shit. Oh, I thought there were going to be touchdowns.
I'm in love with the no on that, to be honest. I think I'm in love with that.
Oh, dude, here's what you got to do. Longest punt return over under 18.5 yards.
Yeah, talk to me. Give me a kick return one too.
I like that under. We talked about that on the Book It Pod or the BTL.
You like
pod.
under longest punt return?
Yeah.
Then I need a kick return one.
Okay, here you go. Longest kickoff return, 35.5 yards.
Okay, that will be my over then.
That is fun.
There's going to be a big special teams play in this game, Jovan. I really feel it, but it might be a kick return.
Yeah.
You guys, I like the over on the punt line too, but I guess that's just from being on the under, but 7.5.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I actually don't like punts, even though I'm
I don't
Really?
No. I think they're going to be long drives. I think they're going to be aggressive. I think they're going to go for it, and they're not going to be in punt territory.
That's crazy. That line's 7.5 when Behringer alone has had 8 punts in back-to-back games.
Jovan, Peep Xander's comment.
Oh, I'll take a look there, sir. W.
Okay.
Xander.
Oh, yeah.
What did Xander say?
Don't read it out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
No,
can
he
read
did
that.
great. He did great. Green Book is fine.
Yeah, Green Book is
Stop
good.
acting like Green Book and Blue Book can't be said, because you're going to fuck with me a lot.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know, but you're going to warp my brain. Stop it. I'm already having a hard enough time. To make a 60+ yard field goal, to make a 50+ yard field goal, you can bet those. I don't see where field goals made. Wait a minute. I don't see the under on these. I just see the overs. Kicking points. You can do kicking points. I don't really like that. Field goal props. Yeah. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Let's go to, people were talking about sacks. We talked about total sacks. Players to record a sack. I love Milton Williams. 1+ is 210. I'm going to take 2+. 13-1. Tackles and assists. Sacks over under. I think we talked about that. Yeah. Let's see. Pick 6. You could do a pick 6. Will there be a pick 6? Yes is 7-1. Most sacks on the which team? Oh, here you go. Player to record a sack and cause a fumble and recover the ball in the same play.
That's a
Wait,
great
let me
I guess they have one right below it. That's
Yep.
They don't have to recover it too.
Yep.
Probably take
You're right.
something there.
Milton Williams 19-1.
Wait, what's the odds on that?
Well,
It's
Lawrence. Go ahead.
it's literal players. It's not odds for it to just happen.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Milton Williams is
I would
19.
not mind Caleb on Chase on
Yeah.
plus 1,500.
That's
Where's
why I like
he from?
that.
Where's he
I like-
from again?
LSU?
Yeah, from
LSU.
Are you talking about college or?
Yeah.
Yeah, LSU.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We've done game props. Let's go to team props. What else do we have? Red zone TDs, most turnovers committed. Seahawks or Patriots? Patriots are minus 145. I think the Seahawks would be pretty contrarian there to have the most turnovers, but that is a Sam Darnold special right there. If you're fading Sam Darnold, you kind of have to go with that.
Yeah, I figured I didn't need to tell you that I like that one because it was kind of obvious.
Let's see. Futures, Super Bowl. Nope, that's not it. All right. Did I run out of bets here? I think I exhausted everything on specials. Yeah, we went through these. I did the NBA, NFL specials, which were pretty fun. Passing props. We didn't really talk too much about that. Completions, pass touchdowns, interceptions. I like interceptions. I like what you said, Greg. That was a good one.
So someone has brought to my attention in the DMs that I was incorrect. That is for a DB to record 2 interceptions, not a quarterback to throw 2 interceptions.
God, you are such a fucking idiot.
It is confusing. It says any player to record 2 interceptions. But it's under the defensive tab, which
W guy in your DM.
Thank you.
He actually pointed out. He was asking me where it was, and I was like, "Oh, it's under defense." And I was like, "Oh, I'm an idiot."
Yeah. Are you flying to Greg's engagement party when he gives you fake bets and fake bangs?
I'd be there, Greg. I'd be there.
I bet you fucking would. Quarter of the first interception, first quarter, 450. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm pretty much all out of gas. Do you guys have anything?
Oof, that we didn't
Not too
touch
much.
on.
Been trying to pick at them and see where some other ones are.
Jake, have you looked at any prop board or?
I've looked at just about everything you've talked about. I have.
No, you looked at what I talked about?
You just went through almost every prop. Don't act like you found some special fucking list.
I'm not acting like I had a special list. There's more lists out there. I asked you guys 5 times to fucking look at shit.
I have multiple lists up, and I get confused when I look at them. So that's why.
Go ahead, Greg. You bring up something that Jeff didn't cover in the last hour and 48 minutes, or that we didn't cover for 2 hours yesterday on the Pickett show. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, anybody.
I brought up the 2 picks, and I was wrong, so that's why I'm shutting up.
Yeah, that's a good shot. What about you, Jovan? I know you got something that Jeff didn't talk about.
I was bringing up the ones as we go as I saw them. There are a couple
nice.
in there.
Very nice of you to
coin
look.
Toss. They're right. We didn't talk coin toss.
All right, I got a fun one. How about we talk about these front page parlays? Stephen A. Smith, he's got JSN to score a touchdown, Drake May 220 plus yards, Stephon Diggs 6+ receptions. Shit, he's on my guy Diggs.
He's going 1 for 3.
Okay. That one's not very fun. That one's not happening.
Who knows the Gatorade odds? Do you know them, Jovan?
No, but I can find them real quick.
I'd love to know. I kind of want to take orange.
I can find them as well. Those are
sorry, Aloha bets.
Are they on a specific? I feel like they're not on any books.
Yeah, it's. I'll tell you. I'll tell you when we get off on where they are.
It's kind of going to be offshore to find it, right?
No, they got a color first Gatorade poured on the winning head coach on the green book. Orange and blue are the co-favorites, plus 250. Yellow, lime, or green, plus 275. Purple and red, pink are in plus 700. And then water or clear is plus 1100.
I feel like when the Patriots were in their dynasty mode, it was very frequent that it came up purple. So that might be worth a look if you like the Pats.
I'm going to go with orange.
You can bet on the first player to go in the medical tent.
First player to go in the medical tent. Oh, this will be fun. First player to go in the medical tent.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I kind of like that. He's 9-1.
If there's a god, it's Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, right. Challenges. Over 1.5 challenges is 3-1.
Ooh, hard not to like that, right? Can't take them with you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. How many penalties will be called in the fourth quarter? How many first downs by a penalty? Longest pass interference? Who will have the most roughing the passer calls?
Ooh.
First penalty of the game. That's always a fun one. Yep.
First time out is always a fun one too. Remember Andy Reid always panics and would take one like mid-second quarter?
Yes. Oh my gosh, there's 77 wagers you can make on the broadcast alone. What a crazy.
Super off topic, but Chris Collinsworth said he's not doing the slide in for the Super Bowl. I'm kind of pissed off about that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's unbelievable.
I feel like that might just be him teasing it, and then he actually does it.
I mean, if he's teasing it and does it, that'd be busting. That'd be beautiful.
That would be epic, but him not doing it that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. You can bet on which dog wins the Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl is still going on.
That's a really good one. What are the odds on that? Book it. Collinsworth to mention Mahomes is a lock. Absolute lock.
That absolutely is. I saw that.
I just wanted to tell you one thing about the Puppy Bowl, and that's it. There is a dog named D-Bone Samuel.
Oh my god!
I don't want to take
models.
You got to take him.
My models all over him.
I can't believe Puppy Bowl's still on. I thought that was just a 2 or 3 year thing.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Any Bad Bunny props?
Oh yeah.
Like length of the dress he'll be wearing?
I know. Yeah, Bad Bunny, primary hair color, style of Bad Bunny's dress. Oh gosh,
it exists. Tell me.
Yeah.
Give me the odds, dude.
I don't know what any of these are. Ball gown, halter dress, shirt dress, body can, key pow, maxi, and A-line. I don't know what any of these are.
Yeah, it's tough because you pick it and then he comes out wearing it and you don't even know what the proper.
You don't even know what to celebrate when it comes out.
Yeah.
Because ball gown is the only one I know. What are the odds on ball gown?
It's the favorite. Plus 175.
That motherfucker's gonna be wearing a ball
Is a
gown.
ball gown not crazy?
It's crazy, but so is.
It's the only one you'd be able to recognize, so it's the only one really worth betting.
I have no idea.
Anything else, you're gonna be arguing with people on Twitter on what actually a dress is.
Yeah.
How many?
Carly says he can't pull off a halter dress. I'll trust her on that.
Sounds right.
The guests are 3.5. That's a lot. And the over's juice.
Not including himself, obviously, right?
Right. He's not a guess.
3.5. That's a ton. That is a ton.
Will he expose a nipple? Yes, is minus 120.
Bad Bunny nipple plus 120.
That might be my halftime POD.
A nipple
Plus 120 nip.
No, minus.
Or minus 120 nip.
You got to lay juice to get a nipple?
Yeah, I'll lay juice for nip.
I think I got to tell you on that.
I think that seems pretty obvious based on the line.
Dude.
You're not going to show off a nipple.
Will there be a live animal on stage? Yes is 7-1. Hear me out. Couple of bunnies.
Bunnies is too public. I think getting animals out there just opens so much shit of like one time a raccoon gets loose and it holds up the Super Bowl and they'll never have them again. So I take the no on that.
I gotta say,
I remember they're in San Francisco too. I feel like that's probably animal cruelty. People are gonna have a field day if he pulls out a limb.
Yeah.
Somebody from PETA glues himself to the goalpost.
Yeah. There's gonna be riots, and we won't be able to start the third quarter.
I'll say it. I think that's a rat shit wager.
Okay. All right, guys. I think we've exhausted everything. I'm looking else. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if we're in the Bad Bunny nipple part of the conversation, we're out of gas.
Yeah, no, we are out of gas. But for the national anthem, 123 seconds. I'm kind of out on the national anthem. I can never time it right, and then you have to rely on another, a third party clock that you don't know if you can or can't trust.
It's just a fun one to take the over.
Yeah,
Krabs, I don't want to mess up what he was saying, but he had kind of a good point. He was saying like the line for it is really, really low this year, but I guess the reports are that he's going to have like a full orchestra of like instruments with him. I don't know. I can't confirm that myself or not, but he was saying maybe it's low because they're going to do like all that instrumentation bullshit before he even says a word, which is when the clock typically starts to time the bet.
Is it Charlie Puth?
Yeah. Which
Who's
everybody
Charlie
would think would be like a super long anthem, but the line is shorter than past years or lower than past years.
I don't know if this is going to upset people, but I don't like Charlie Puth.
I don't know anything about him.
Charlie Puth. I've always had a beef with these fucking shows like American Idol, and so you think you can sing. Or
is he American Idol guy?
I don't know if he is or isn't, but my point is this: there's a lot of people that can sing, and that's great. That's a nice talent. But like, I think like being a good musician is like you come up with your own songs and everything like that. He just feels like a guy who like could sing. And it's like, hey, let's just
like
make
a Michael Bublé.
No, he's like
what?
involved in every big pop star's hits. He's like the glue.
Isn't he the guy that sings the song, the Fast and Furious song? When
I hate that song. I love.
He also like. There's probably 30 plus huge songs out there that he's written that you have no idea he wrote.
I did not know that. I'll be honest. I don't.
Oh, so he's a good songwriter.
He's like
he's like the songwriter for the music industry, probably.
Give me the Paul
Walker. I couldn't tell you like a specific list, but I know that's the case.
Wow, you learn something new every day because I never knew that.
I've never heard of this guy. Yeah,
I love how everybody says if I say I don't like a guy, everybody says I hate everybody. I'm a Bad Bunny guy. Hello, and now I have a hard time being a Bad Bunny guy because he's fucking wearing dresses out there. But hold on, give me a song that he wrote because I'm just gonna tell you this. I like the first Fast and Furious. We didn't need 19 of them. But R.I.P. Paul Walker, like great song, or great dude, good actor. I didn't know him personally, but I that song, tell you all about it. Like no, I not my favorite song. Give me another song.
Slow Motion by Trey Songz.
Slow motion.
When you look up,
when
you look up songs.
Yes, go ahead, Jovan.
When you look up songs written by Charlie Puth for other artists, the first song that comes up is California Girls by Katy Perry.
Oh, I'm out again. And then the only slow motion I acknowledge is Juvenile. We're not doing Trey.
Yeah,
songs.
stop that shit, Greg. I like that.
Trey Songs is crazy. That's a classic.
Perry.
Slow Motion by Trey Songz.
I thought it was the other song.
It's not a classic as much as the Juvenile one.
Dude,
that's
Juvenile slow motion is crazy.
There is one slow motion. I'm actually offended that somebody made another slow motion. So hold on. That's all we have. We have California Girls. That was a hard song.
Yeah, name some more, Jovan. Can you? A few more?
Let's see. The thing is, like, I genuinely don't know if you would. I guess you would know some of these other songs.
I don't know a lot of these. That's why I'm not even saying them.
Half the song.
Try us with one more.
But half the song of California Girls, she's going, that's half the fucking song. California girl. I mean, thank goodness California is 5 fucking syllables. What else would he possibly? What could take up the
song? Yeah, he has some Justin Bieber songs on here that I frankly don't know, but Maroon 5 is all over this list. One Direction's all over this list. A bunch of pop stars.
You know what? You're never gonna find a way for me and Jeff to completely agree on something. Holy shit, I'm out on Charlie.
Out.
I'm fucking out on Charlie.
Yeah, I get nothing
fucking
on this guy.
out. This guy. Anybody who was in here just fucking roasting me for not knowing ball because they love Charlie Puth. Sharp or square? The squarest fucking thing of all time. Out.
And can I say one more thing? Is his real name Charlie Puth?
Probably not.
Because if it, I think it is his real name. And my problem with that is musicians change their name all the time. Charlie Puth is an awful name. Puth. I'm just getting annoyed saying Puth over and over again.
Puth
you should have a different name.
Well, I think he was he's like a producer and songwriter before an artist.
So he kind of built some brand recognition around that name.
Charles.
Yeah, so I don't think his like creating a stage name was probably not his first priority. I would think.
Well, he needs
until now.
This guy, I'm just looking at him right now. You know who vibes he gives me that I can't stand either? That fucking guy. What's his name? Josh Peck or something? You know who that guy is? Josh Peck, the guy that he was like on like a Disney show. Am I saying his name right?
I know who you're talking about.
He's like a YouTuber or something now. Can't stand the Josh Peck guy. This is Charlie Puth is Josh Peck in fucking musical form. Don't like it at all. I'm looking at these songs that he's written. This is like not good.
So wait, how do you know Josh Peck, Degen? I'm interested.
I don't know Josh Peck. I saw the guy on my television or my phone one time. His face and the way he talked annoyed the shit out of me. And I said, I just have to know who this guy is because he drives me absolutely insane. And it was like Josh Peck. And I was like, all right, I just have to remember. I don't follow him or anything. But if anybody talks to me about Josh,
this is what I'm getting reminded of the generational gap here. Because I think a lot of people in our childhood or my timeline of childhood, Josh Peck was our childhood.
This guy's so obnoxious. Google him, Greg. This guy's so annoying. This guy gives me Charlie Puth vibes.
It is crazy. Jovan, you're 22, right?
23, and I'll be
23.
4 in
Wow.
a week.
You are 15 years younger.
That's fucking crazy.
Insane.
Insane.
Insanity.
Yeah. Out on Puth, out on Peck. That's how we'll end the show.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Real quick, everybody, when you're done here, go listen to the pod that Jovan and Krabs put out. The Super Bowl pod. Watch the pod. Drop the link, book it.
Watch the pod, watch the pod, watch the pod. I've gotten 13 wagers written down that I came away from the show. So hopefully I win some money. I think I already had about 10 to 12. So that's 25. Just got to come up with a handful more. So, all right, everyone. Jovan, Greg, thanks for making the time. Steak, great week, long week. We'll be heading down to Dallas tomorrow. Everybody, good luck on the Super Bowl. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And we'll see you next week, 10 a.m. And there's no Behind the Lines today. Is there a yap today? I doubt it, right? No yap, no nothing?
No.
Okay. All right. That was it. Everyone, have a great day. Right. By the way, another stream with no pee break. I just want to make sure people at home are keeping track. W's. Nobody wants to give credit when it's due. Good luck. Oh, nice. Good bang. All right.